liquidation. So, ang gagawin natin ditong solution, hindi yung katulad ng nasa book na masyadong nilalatag nila lahat yung accounts, no? So, ang gagawin lang natin yung mga shortcuts. Mga shortcuts kasi hindi naman kailangan sa walang requirement para doon sa ibang solution. So, yung shortcut lang ang gagawin natin. Teka, nakaipit yung ano ko. Mhm. Okay. Okay, so problem number one, how much cash will the partner Denmark and Spain receive upon liquidation? So let's start with the capital of the partner. So ang partners liquidation, cash will be distributed using the capital balance. No, capital balance. Siyempre, laging capital balance. Meron lang binabanggit na according to profit and loss ratio, kaya lang capital balance din yun eh. Sa capital balance din yun. May mga condition bakit profit and loss ratio. So, capital balance din ang babagsakan nun. So, on January 10, the lumber inventory is sold for 20,000 and during January, the receivable of 16,800 is collected. So no further collection, the receivables are expected and the partners have incurred 3,200 of liquidation expenses. Profits are shared 60% and 40% for Denmark and Spain. So yeah, no. Okay, so this is a lump sum liquidation. So pag liquidation, dekahon lang din ang gagawin natin dito. Yung katulad ng ginagawa natin sa operation. So kaya lang start lang tayo sa capital balance. So this is two partners. So gawa tayo ng 4 columns. Yan. So this is Denmark and Spain. Then total. So initially they have capital balance. So okay, capital balance of 32 and 16. So 32,000 and 16,000. Okay. Then para total of 48. And then after that, less na agad natin yung loss on realization, yung conversion of the non-cash asset into cash. Loss on realization. So ang total, so compute natin yung total, no? So ito yung mga loss on realization. Yung lumber inventory 32 minus 20 and receivable of 20,000 minus 16,800. So mas maganda siguro ilagay natin sa ilalim dito sa yung computation of the loss on realization. Para pag ni-review nyo, madaling ma-recall, no? Loss on realization. So this is total na lang natin, no? So this is 32 minus 20. So 32,000 minus 20 plus the difference of 20,000 minus 16,800. So that is 12 and 3,002. So no. Ilan ba lahat to? 12,000. Tama ba? 20. Then aside from this, meron pa palang ano, no? Liquidation expenses. So sasama natin yung liquidation expenses of 3,200. Ito yun, no? Yung 3,200. So, sama na agad yan. So, 3,002. So, for a total of, this is 18,400. 18,400. So, this 18,400 will be divided using the profit and loss ratio. So, 18,400. Profit and loss ratio natin is 60% and 40%. Nandito yun, no? Palagay rito, 60 and 40. So, 60% of 18,004. So, 11,040. Then, 40%, 7,360. So, after that, yung balance. So, balance will be divided okay, kunin muna natin yung difference, no? So, yung 20,960, 20,960, and 8,640. Then, this is 29,600. So, answer, okay, 20,960. So, letter C. Ito na yung answer. Letter C. So yung conventional, yung nakikita natin sa book, ang ginagawa doon, gagawa tayo ng statement of liquidation eh. No, tapos nakalatag na yung cash, receivable, so lahat ng asset nilalatag, and then saka pa lang doon kukunin yung yung total losses. So dito naman, okay, ganun din yung payment of liability, inuuna yung uh, outside creditors. So dito nabayaran na yung outside creditors. So to check, tingnan natin, kasi ang bakit dito binayaran agad yung partners. So yung outside creditors of 12,000, bayad na yan. So paano yung rito? So lagay natin dito yung supporting computation of yung payment to outside creditors. So dapat ang magbalanse yung available to partners after paying the outside creditors. So let's start with the cash balance. Yung cash beginning, so yung cash beginning, have nandito 8,000. So meron tayong 8,000, and then add natin yung proceeds, no? Yung cash proceeds from uh, uh, from collection and sale, no? So ang total nun is dito ilagay natin. I-net na natin, no? Net proceeds. So we have yung 32 na ibenta ng 20,000 plus yung collection of receivable 16,800. Net na natin yung yung 3,200 na liquidation expenses. So this is 33,600. So 33,600. So we have total of 41,000. Okay, or diretso na natin, no? Siguro mas diretso na natin sa liability. Yung liability, may payment of liability para wala masyadong space. So 12,000. 12,000 dito. So, lagyan natin ng 12,000. Okay, cash beginning may less 4. So 29, no? 33,600 minus 4. So 29,600. So ito yung available to partners. Available to partners. So ang total 29,600. So same. Meron tayong 29,600. Ito. Ito lang yung 29,600. Okay. So, this is, yeah. So dito yung balance, ito yung capital balance after ng share ng losses. So yung balance, ito yung basis natin ng cash distribution. Okay, number two, ang requirement dito, the total cash payment to partners. Total cash payment to partners. So partners J, K, and LL and MM preferring to liquidate. So profit and loss sharing ratio are shown and summarized as follows. So again, this time meron naman loan. So sa partnership liquidation, ang capital nileless na agad natin sa loan, yung shortcut, no? So parang ang tawag natin doon partners interest. So may partners interest. So dito rin mayroong loan to KK. So this is the receivable of the partnership. So leles to. Pag mayroong JJ loan naman nasa liabilities of the partnership, add naman natin dito sa capital of the partner. So unlike doon sa mga books, nagkakaroon pa tayo ng right of offset. No? Naka-separate pa siya tapos right of offset. Ang gagawin natin dito, pasok na agad natin immediately. Idagdag na agad natin. Kasi ang tinatanong lang naman, how much is the total cash payment to partners? Now, that is inclusive of the capital and yung loans. Okay, so tingnan nga natin. Uh-huh. So, no? So, dito ko ilagay. So, pa maganda ilagay. Dito na lang. So, ilang partners to? JKLM. So, 4. So, kuha tayo ng 6 columns. No? Mhm. Meron tayong 6 columns na para sa solution of this. So, o kaya, tinatanong na naman payment to ano no? Hindi na kinakailangan ng 6 columns. So, ang shortcut na lang, no? So, payment to partner. So, parang katulad ng ginawa ko kanina. So, parang ganito lang. Ito lang yung ibig sabihin ang payment to partners, yung available to partners. Ito lang. So, start tayo sa cash beginning. So, dito na lang, no? Pwedeng sige, dito ko na lang ilagay. Ayan. Siguro 2 columns na lang. Which is enough. So, meron tayong cash beginning. Then, ang cash beginning dito is 100,000. Then, again, meron tayong cash proceeds. Yung payment of liability. Okay, tingnan pa natin yung problem. Ito, no? So, these are the, okay. So, during January, the inventories are sold for 42,500. The other liabilities are paid and 25,000 is set aside for contingency. So, this is a installment liquidation. So, hindi pa natapos yung ano eh. So, meron pa tayong cash withheld. no? Or set aside for contingency. So compute the total cash payment. So aside from payment of liability, meron tayong cash withheld. So parang ito na lang 'yon, no? Payment to partners. Okay. So yung cash proceeds, yung 42,500. So, so add 42,500. Then payment of liability, ito. Okay. So ang liability yung binabanggit dito, yung liability to outsider. So hindi kasama yung JJ loan, no? Yung 50,000. So merong 50,000, so less 50,000. Then ano tayong cash withheld. So that is 25,000. 25. So yung payment to partners, so this is 75, 25, so 67,000. 67,500. Yan yung available to partner. So answer dito, 67.5, letter D. Yeah. Okay. Next is problem number 3. Okay. Dito may makikita tayong kakaiba or yung sinasabi ko yung dapat nag-a-analyze ka sa problem. So, partners Kiko, Lima, and Nancy decided to liquidate their partnership on November 30, 2017. Their capital balance and profit and loss are as follows. So, 600,000, 784,000. So, 40%, 40%, and then Nancy to 40 and 20%. So, the net income from January to November is 656,000. And on November, the cash balance is 520 and liabilities of 1,160,000. So Kilo is to receive 706,560. Okay. Okay. In the settlement of his interest. Calculate the loss on realization, the amount to be realized on the sale of the non-cash asset. Okay. So minsan pwedeng itanong dito, no? Magkano marireceive ni Lima? Magkano marireceive ni Lima? So kayang-kaya natin 'yon within 30 seconds. Masosolve na agad 'yon. Paano? Halimbawa, kay Lima lang ang kailangan. Ang titingnan natin dito, yung profit and loss ratio. Yung profit and loss ratio ni Kiko and Lima, parehong 40%. Dahil pareha sila ng profit and loss ratio, dapat ang capital nila, okay, yung difference ng capital, hindi yung magiging difference ng payment to partner. So, ang difference dito, 184 eh. 184, mas mataas si Lima. So, dapat si Lima makareceive ng 184,000 more than doon sa marireceive ni Kilo na 706,000. So, dapat magiging 890,560. Pwedeng yun lang ang tanong eh. No? Magkano yung marireceive ni Lima? So, ganun dapat. No? Kapag ang profit and loss ratio nyo parehas, ang marireceive ng isa, yung difference nung meron silang difference doon sa capital, yun din yung magiging difference sila sa uh, payments, no? Yung cash receipt. So dito, loss on realization. The amount to be realized from the sale of non-cash asset. So para mas madali ito, dikahon lang din ang gagawin natin. Gawa tayo ng table. Tatlong partners. So we have, ito na kasya kaya dito. Dito. Ayan. Mhm. Immediate. Okay. Yan. 5 columns. So this is Kilo, Lima, and Nancy. Nima and Nancy. So we have total. So start with the capital balance. So ang capital balance nila, 600 yung isa. So may difference na 784. And then Nancy will receive yung capital balance is 240,000. Ayun, 240. So 240,000. So 240, 24, 1624. 1,624,000. And then, meron tayong share in net income. So these are the capital balance before closing, no? So ang share in net income, the net income is dito 656,000. So 656, so to be divided 40 40 20. Okay, so yung 20% of 656, that is 131,200. 131,200. So meron difference na okay, 520 uh 524, so 262 400 262 400 each. Yung using the 40 40, so times 2, no, 262. Okay, next is adjusted balance. Ito na yung adjusted balance. So yung adjusted balance is 862,400. 862,400. So ito naman 1,000,000 and 46,400. Then 371,200. So for a total of 2,280,000. After that, lagay na lang natin dito yung amount na yung cash payment. So meron tayong cash payment. So yung cash payment. So ang cash received by Kilo is 706,560. So lagay na agad natin dito 706,560. So there is a difference, no? Meron yung difference na yun, that is the loss on realization. Loss on realization of 862 minus 706. So okay, 156. So 155,840. 155,840. So ito na yung loss on realization. So dapat si Lima ganun din, no? Kasi the same yung profit and loss ratio nila. So 155,000 din to. 155,840. So therefore, ang mag-receive niya is 890,000. So ito yung sinasabi ko, no? 560. Yung difference ng dalawa, 184,000 din. Ito, yung cash payment to Kilo and Lima. 184,000 din. So yung tinatanong dito, yung the book value of the okay, so or yung tinatanong dito, the loss on realization. So yung loss on realization, so titingnan muna natin. Okay. Okay. So pag sinabi mong loss on realization, yun yung difference ng book value and yung selling price, no? Yung proceeds from sale. Okay, so para ma-compute natin yun, sige, ilagay muna natin yung formula, no? kailangan natin ilagay muna natin dito, no? So, para mas madaling ano. So, lagay ko rin yung mga supporting computation para hindi kayo malito, no? So, start tayo, no, sa ang kailangan kasi loss on ano eh. So, book value of non-cash assets. The non-cash assets. So, yun ang binente. So, and then, meron tayo, ano ba tinatanong pa? Loss and proceeds, no? So, parehas, no? So, okay. So, dahil given na yung ano, loss, ang loss on realization, di ba ang na-compute nating loss on realization, 389,000, ito, mhm. Meron tayong, ito dapat, no? Meron tayong loss on realization. 155,840, that is equivalent to 40%. So, ligay ko na muna rito yung total loss on realization. Loss on realization. So, ito yung na-compute natin. 155, 840 divided by 40. 40%. So, ito yun yung na-compute natin. Squeeze figure. So, 155,840. So, this is ano nga, 155,840 divided by, ano po muna, 40% divided by 40%. So, 389, 600. Ito yun. So, 389, 600. So, tingnan na agad natin do sa choices. 389, 600. So, lumalabas letter A na agad eh. Ito na eh, oh. Letter A. So, ito na siya. Letter A. So, pero solve pa rin natin, no? So, 389, 600. Okay. So, yung book value, less yung loss. Compute na agad natin agad yung loss eh. Loss on realization. So, ito na yung proceeds. So, yung proceeds. So, okay. So, ito may value na tayo rito, 389, 600. So, ang problem, magkano yung book value of the non-cash assets? Yung book value of the non-cash assets. So, start tayo sa computation ng asset. Magkano ba yung assets? So, yung assets, diba, meron tayong asset equals liabilities plus capital. So, asset equals liabilities plus capital. Di pa natin alam kung magkano yung assets. So, yung liabilities, meron tayong payment of liabilities eh. Kano ba yung liabilities dito? Okay. So, yung liabilities, 1,160,000. So, yun, ang liabilities. Okay? 1,160,000 given. Plus yung capital. So, yung capital na na-compute natin dito, ito, no? 1,600,000, teka, 1,624,000. Kaya lang dadagdan natin yung share net income. So, 2,280,000. So, 2,280,000. So, ito yung total. Total asset. So, 3,440,000. So, next is to compute for the non-cash assets. So, magkano ang non-cash assets? Ito muna. So, yung non-cash assets equals total asset minus cash. So, non-cash assets equals yung total assets minus cash. So, ang total asset is 3,440 minus yung cash. So, ang cash natin dito, yung given nandito, yung 520,000 ito, no? May 520 yung cash balance. So, yun ang gagamitin natin. So, merong 520. 520,000. Meron difference na 80. So, this is 2,920. So, 2,920,000. So, meron tayong 2,920,000. So, ito rin yung naandito. Teka. The amount to be realized. No, teka. 2,920. So, yung palang yung lalagay natin dito. 2,920. So, 2,920 minus 389. So, this is 2,500,000. Ito nga yung answer. Ito nga yun. 2,530,400. Tama. 2,530. Kaya, tama. 2,530,400. 400. Okay, so that's it. Okay. Yeah. Copy. Mhm. So ito, no? Then mamaya singit natin yung yung cash priority program, no? Okay. So ito, next. Problem number 4. Ang requirement dito, loss on realization. Okay. Okay. On December 31, the accounting record of MM and NNOO included the following ledger account balances. So, meron drawing accounts, no? May drawings and merong loan. So, the total asset of the partnership amounted to 299,000, including the 32,812.50 cash, and the partnership liabilities totaled 93,750. The partnership was liquidated on December 31, and OO received 52,031.25 cash pursuant to the liquidation. MN and NN OO shared net income and losses in 500 5:3:2. 532. Okay, next is how much is the loss on realization? So, ito yung tinatanong, loss on realization. And then the amount of realized from sale of the non-cash assets, the cash balance after the payment of liabilities. Ang dami, no? So, cash balance after payment of liabilities. Titingnan ko ano yung magandang solution para ano natin. Is pagsamasamahin na agad natin yung capital and loans, no? So, there are 3 partners of 5 columns. Okay. Para kayang 6 para hindi nakaano sa dulo. Yes. Para may allowance ako dito sa dulo. Okay. So, ang partners are M and O. So, ito. So, ito yung total. Okay, so, okay, so, start tayo doon sa capital balance. Diyan nga yun. To. So, yung capital balance, 76,875, 62,812, 76,875. Mahaba. No? Pag ganito, medyo dapat iiwanan nyo. No? Kapag sa actual board, mas maganda yung ano ka, mamimili ka muna ng mga problem. Maganda yung gumagana agad yung utak mo. Capital balance. Capital balance. So, ang capital balance is 76,875. Matrabaho ang liquidation. 76,875. Next is uh, mhm, 62,812.50. Ito, 62,812 and 50. Then, for OO, 67,500. Okay, 67,500. So, yung profit and loss ratio, 532. So, 5, 3, and 2. So, parang 20% na yan eh. 50%, 30%, and 20%. So, 50%. So, okay. Next is, pasok natin yung drawings. No? So, yung drawings, saka yung loan. So, yung drawings, 15,000 kay M. So, dito. So, yung 15. So, less 15,000. And then, meron ding loan. Okay, so yung loan, kami, si OO, meron din na 5,625 and 18,750. Ito, 18,750. Then, 5,625. So, okay. So, after this, ito na yung partner's interest. Yung partner's interest dito sa partnership. So, yan, total natin yan. So, we have 76, so 61,875. 61,875. Ito naman add natin, no, yung loan. So, 62 plus 18, so 80, 81,000, 562 and 50. Then 5,625. So 61,000. Okay. Kano nga to? 5 minus 6, 875. Okay, 875. So ito na yung partner's interest. So balik natin doon sa ano. Okay. The total asset of the partnership amounted to 299,000, including the cash. And partnership liabilities, 93,750. So, syempre hindi pinag-uusapan dito yung asset na yung receivable ng partnership sa partners, no? So, the partnership was liquidated, okay, and oo received 52,031.25. So, 52,31.25. Ano yun, no? Si oo received 52,31.25. Ito. So, meron siyang na-receive na 52,31.25. Yung oo receive. So there, ito yung payment to partners. So meron tayong loss on realization. Loss on realization. So yung difference. No? Okay, so dapat pala naka-Excel ako para mabilis. So, and then this is equivalent to 20%. So diretso ko na rito sa CalQ. So 61,875 minus 52,031.25. So 9,843.75. Ayun, no? 9,843.75. So, and then, divide it by 20% para makompute natin yung 49 to 1875. Ito, 49 to 18.75. So, may tanong ba tungkol sa loss? Ito, letter C ang answer, no? 49 to 18.75. Letter C. Ito, no? Na-compute na agad natin. So, lagay lang natin dito, no? Yung 9843, 9843.75. Kasi pag nilatag na agad natin lahat yan, yung mga, hindi na natin matandaan. Saan ang galing yung 49? So, divided by 20%. So, 49 to 18.75. Okay, ang next requirement is the amount realized from the sale of the non-cash asset. So pag yung amount realized, book value minus loss, yun yung amount realized. So book value minus loss. So magkano ba yung so tingnan natin dito. So meron tayong capital plus liabilities equals, again, ganun ulit, no? Capital plus liabilities equals asset. Then asset minus cash, yun yung non-cash asset. So, yun yung kailangan natin. Ganun lang, kamukha lang din ng isa. Huh? So, haba lang. Kasi yung mga numbers niya, alanganin. Okay, medyo mahirap. Hindi pwedeng basta i-mental yung answer. Okay, so, the amount realized from the sale of the non-cash asset and the cash balance of their payment liabilities. Pero kailangan muna natin yung proceeds eh. Proceeds from sale. Okay, so ganun uli ang gagawin natin. Meron tayong payment to partners. So ito yun. Okay, so pwede nating compute muna, no? Yung total capital or partners interest. Partners interest, no? Partners interest. Okay? Plus yung liabilities. So ito na yung asset eh, total assets. Then less natin yung cash. So yung cash, so this is yung non-cash assets. So after this, deduct natin yung loss on realization. So after that, ito yung proceeds. Okay, yung proceeds from sale. So yung partner's interest, Balik tayo rito. Ang partner's interest, ito, no? Total natin to. Nagkaparehas pala si M. Parehong 61,875. So, M and O. 61,875 times 2 plus 81,562.5. So, 205,312.50. So, 205,312 and 50. So, yung liabilities, okay, dito ang liabilities, 93,750. So, 93,750. Add lang natin yung dalawa. So, okay. Plus 93,750. So, 299,62 and 50. 62 and 50. So, yung cash, okay. Ang cash dito. So, that is the total assets. Okay. 32,812.50. 32,812.50. Connect lang natin, no? So, ito rin yung pala, no? Yung 299,62.50. Balance rito. So, sa computation ng partners interest tsaka liabilities. So, yung cash, okay? So, ang cash natin is 32,812.50. 32,812.50. Yan. Yan. 32. Wait, 1, 2, and 50. So, less lang natin. Minus. So, 266, 250. Okay. And then, ang loss on realization, 49 to 1,875. So, 49 to 18.75. So, ito na yung proceeds. So, 217 and 31. So, 31 and 25. And 25. Meron ba rito? Yes, ito, no? 217, 31.25. Yes. The cash balance after payment of liabilities. So, after payment of liabilities, meron tayong proceeds eh. Okay, proceeds, 217 plus yung 32. Nagbayad ka ng 93. So, almost 100, 150, around 150 naglalaro doon, no? So, more or less, ito, letter A yun. So, solve natin. The cash balance after payment of liabilities. So, say, ang priority kasi, yung outside creditor. So, start tayo sa cash balance. Cash beginning. So, yung cash beginning dito is 32,812.50. Ito, no? Okay, so meron tayong 32,812.50. Add yung proceeds. Add natin tong proceeds. So ito yung total. Yung total cash, no? Okay. So 32,812. Okay. Add 32,812 and 50. So 249,843. 0.75. Then less yung liability. Ibig sabihin, ito rin yung ang another way ng or another term na pwedeng tanong dito, magkano yung available to partners? Yung cash balance after payment of liability. So, yung liability, 93,750 minus 93, 750. So 156, no? Ito rin 'yon, yung 156,000 and 93.75. So dapat ito rin yung available to payment to partners. Ito rin 'yon. Yung 156. Ito rin 'yon, 15693.75. 156,093.75. So kung i-check natin yan, 49,218 multiplied by 50%. Ito rin yun eh. 49,218.75 multiplied by 50%. So 24,609. Okay, 24,609. So pwede ito kasi yung itanong, no? Teka, parang ano yung alanganin yung ano niya? 0.38. Samantalang yung isa, 49,218.75 times 0.3, 14,765. Okay, 14,765 point 30 0.62. 0.62. So pag nilas natin yan, lahat yan, 61 minus 24. Ito. So dapat ang maging total nito yung 15693.75. So ito rin yun. Okay, so sige, kumpletuhin natin para makopya nyo ng ano. Alam nyo kasi pag ang sabi nga ng examiner, pwedeng kumopya siya ng problem, yung mga existing problem, papalitan niya yung requirement. So pwedeng ito yung mga requirement na sinasabi niya. Halimbawa, itatanong magkano yung na-receive ng partner MM. So 37,265. Dapat pala Excel pag ganito tong mahirap matrabaho tong ano na 'to eh. Puro 562.5 minus 14,765.62. Okay, 66,796. 796.88. So dapat ang total niyan ito 156.75. Yeah. Mhm. Ito yung isa pa. Ayan. Okay, next. Problem 5. Okay. Mhm. Okay, problem number 5. How much cash? Ito bang na problem 8? Sinubukan yung isolve? Na-solve nyo to? Ito, yung problem 8. Maganda tong problem na to eh. Pag actually, maganda siya dahil mahirap. Kung bago ka sa problem, baka 15 minutes kulang. Pero kung alam mo na yung problem, alam mo yung ano, uh, in 1 minute kaya mo matapos eh. Saglit lang siya pag ano, no? Pag alam mo yung ano yung problem. Kapag kabisado mo siya, no? Yung paano gagawin doon sa ano. Ika, saan ako? Dito tayo. Problem number 5. So, Tingnan natin requirement. How much cash should W receive in the distribution of the 200,000 cash balance? So, sa cash balance. So, ito, no? Balance sheet data for the firm W, X, and Y follows. So, makikita natin lahat ng capital nila equal. The partners share profits equally after the allowance of salary to Y. So, dito iba. Kung equally lang siya tapos walang allowance, madali lang eh. Kaya lang merong ano eh, merong salary allowance eh. So, hindi pwede yung gamitin natin yung conclusion na dahil equal sila, pare-para sa marireceive. So, ganun din dapat, no? Pag equal yung capital ng mga partners, tapos equal din yung profit sharing, lahat sila pare-parehas ng marireceive. Wala silang pagkakaiba. So, in that case, any profit and loss or any cash will be divided in accordance with their profit and loss ratio. So, which is also based on capital balance. So, minsan binibigay sa exam yun. Paano din i-divide ang cash sa partners? Ang best answer is according to capital balance. But if the profit and loss ratio is also the capital ratio, ang profit and loss or yung any remaining cash will be divided in accordance with their profit and loss ratio. No? Or ganun din according to capital balance ratio. So partnership profits equally. So after the allowance salary to Y, the managing partner, so this is January. No? January to. Tapos, nagkaroon ng liquidation. So, okay, as a result of operations, losses sustained at the beginning of 2018, W advanced. Okay, si W advanced 150,000 to the firm on April 1. So, naragdagan ng ang interest ni W. It was agreed that he would be allowed an interest of 6%. With continuous losses, the members decided to liquidate, and Y agreed to take over the partnership equipment in part of settlement of his interest. So the transfer being made and at a agreed value of 40,000. Yung 40,000. So yun yung okay, yung portion lang, no? On November 1, paano yung hindi naman binanggit dito magkano yung book value. Hindi binanggit kung magkano ang book value, okay lang, no? Kasi nga profit and loss yung profit and loss to be divided equally. On November 1, 200,000 cash was available for the distribution of to partners after the sale of the remaining asset and payment of partnership obligation to outsiders. Y had withdrawn his salary for January and February but had not received his salary for the period March to November. So, no other cash. So, dapat ito makolekta niya rin, no? Magiging part yun ng partners' interest. No other cash payment had been made to partners and available cash was distributed on November 1 and the firm was declared dissolved. How much cash should W receive in the distribution of the 200,000 cash balance? Parang napakahirap nitong problem na to. So, ang dami niyang ano eh. Ang dami niyang requirement, no? So, tingnan ko sa magandang start. Okay, problem number 5. W, X, and Y. So, siguro, okay. Ito tayo. So, 5 columns. Yeah, W, X, and Y. Meron tayo rito. W, X, and Y. Then, total. Yan. So, start tayo sa capital balance. So, ang capital balance, 200,000 each. Mhm. 600,000. Yan. So, 600,000. Next is, merong additional, ano to, no? Parang advances. May advances na binigay si ano, no? Kaya lang ito parang additional investments. Advances of kano ngayon? 150,000. Ito, no? W advances. Advance of 150,000 to the firm. So, 150. So, tataas yung partner's interest. So, 150,000. Then, aside from that, magkakaroon to ng interest eh. Parang inuuna muna natin si W, yung interest from this. So, yung 150,000, kailan na ginamit yun? Nagkaroon siya ng advances April 1. So, kaya lang nagkaroon ng liquidation. Okay, so hanggang November 1. So, okay, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So, 7 months. So, ang 6%. So, ilagay natin dito yung interest. So, yung interest is 150,000. Multiply that by tama, 6%. 6%, multiply by 6%, multiply by 7 divided by 12. Okay, so 150 times 0.06 times 7 divided by 12. So 5,250. So 5,250. Okay, next is yung 5,250 lalabas expenses ng ano to ng company. Parang gano'n, no? Hindi siya share sa profit Parang ano So parang pwede natin i-consider na expenses ng company kasi advances na ano lang yun So i-deduct din natin dito meron sa mga partners, no? Ito yung sa total So less natin yung 5,250. 5,250 to be divided equally. So at least 1,750. 1,750. Actually, pwedeng wala rin naman to kasi bandang ilalim, ganun din ang lalabas, no? 1,750. So, next is yung kay Y. So, si Y magkakaroon ng okay, agreed. Meron siyang 40,000 kukunin sa partnership. So, mababawasan ang capital ni Y by 40,000. Babawas natin sa total capital, 40,000. And then, this is 40,000. So, deduct din natin yung 40,000. Ito yung non-cash asset taken by Y. So, after this, meron pa. Tingnan nga natin. Ah, mhm. Parang meron pa. Ito. Yung Y is entitled to allowance of 7,500 monthly. So, yung 7,500 monthly, okay, magkano yung nakuha niya? Y had withdrawn his salary for January and February, but not received from March to November. So, ilang months yun? So, parang 9, no? 9 months. Tama ba? Um, hmm. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. So, 9 months. So, ito yung salary. Teka, yung tama. Mhm. So, this is yung salary. Okay, yung salary of 9, multiply that by 7,500. Okay. So, that 60,000. So, 1,500, no? Okay, 1,500. Tama. Okay. No. Ano lang siya. November 1 pala, November 1. So, 8 months lang. 8 months lang pala to. No? 8 months. So, kaya 60,000 ang nare-recall ko. 60,000. So, this is 60,000. So, idadagdag natin yan sa interest of Y. Oh, 60,000. Okay, so madadagdagan yung kanyang interest, 60. Then, so yung total, ito. Okay, so lagyan muna natin yung total. Kano yung total nito? This one. So 200, 150. So 50, 5 to 50. So 353. So 353,500. So 198. 198,250. 60, 40, so 20, 18. So 218 to 50. Okay, so same, no? 20. Merong 14. 600. Okay, so dito. 60 pala to. 60. Mhm. So, after this, ito yung balance nila, no? Ano pa yung information? Uh, mhm. Ah, so, how much cash would W receive in the distribution of the 200,000 cash available? So, sinasabi may 200,000 na cash available. So, kahit ano pa yan ang naging balances dito. So, ito yung balances. Meron tayong 150,000. So, may 5,250. Ganun din ang effect eh. No? So, ayan. 600,000 plus 150,000 plus or 20,000. Okay. So 770,000. 770,000. Actually, ito kahit wala pala ito eh. Pwede yan eh. No? Kaya lang kailangan natin ipakita yung sa interest. Kaya inano ko. So yung 770,000, ang marireceive ni W is, ang magiging available is 200. 200 ang cash available. Ikay natin dito yung cash available. Dito pa lang, ubos na pala yung oras. Kasi mahaba siya eh, 200,000. So therefore, meron tayong 570,000 na loss. 570 na loss. So equal yan. 570 divided by 3. So 190,000. So 190,000 each. Okay, 190,000 each. So ito na yung available. Si 163, 500, 8,250, and 28,000. No? 28,250. Ano ba ang tinatanong? Wala namang ano. So ito na yon. Ito na yung answer. No? Uh, yung available to W, 163,500. Okay? Next. Problem number 6. Determine the amount of cash withheld for anticipated liquidation expenses. Cash withheld for ano, no? Okay, so ano ba magandang ano rito? So, ganun lang din ulit. Gawa tayo ng ilang columns to? 1, 2, 3. 3 columns. So, 3 plus 2, so 5 columns. Okay. Kung makapasok dun sa anong yan, dito na lang. Dito sa ilalim. Okay. Okay, so ang partners is Michael, Ronan, and Trina. MRT. Okay, so Michael, Ronan, and Trina. MRT na lang. Okay, so total. Okay, so yung beginning balance nila, yung capital balance. So yung capital balance of the partners, ito. So 44, 31, and 28. Bilisan lang natin. Medyo boring itong ano to. 44,000, 31,000, and 28,000. So for a total of 103. 103,000. Next. Cash, okay. So 50, 25, and 25. So this is installment liquidation. Okay. Pag installment liquidation, may proseso tayo ng ano okay, yung kaya lang gagawin ko rito yung shortcut, no? Yung shortcut lang muna. Ang proseso no, first, you need to deduct yung loss on realization para ma-compute natin yung, so that is the actual loss on realization. Yung difference ng book value and the proceeds from sale, yung partial, yung installment, no? Installment sales, no? And then, after that, meron tayong theoretical loss. Yung theoretical loss, ito yung remaining book value of the non-cash asset. So i-deduct din natin 'yon. And also yung mga cash withheld and also yung liquidation expenses. So after that, yun lang yung magiging available to partners. Pero kung ang tinatanong yung ano lang, yung cash withheld, no? Cash withheld. So pwedeng hindi na natin padaanin doon sa ganung proseso. Yung meron pa mga theoretical loss. Idedirekta na natin kasi yung loss, dalawang klase yung loss. Realized loss, yun yung theoretical, yung loss on realization and also yung unrealized loss. Yung unrealized loss, yung theoretical loss. So, yun yung total loss. So, diretso na natin dito. So, meron tayong loss. Lagay na natin dito yung loss. So, dalawa yan. Realized and unrealized. So, ito na yung magiging available. Ito na yung magiging available to partners. So, ito na yung ano yan, cash payments. So, after that, madidetermine natin yung ano magkano yung balance or magkano yung anticipated expenses. So, okay. Ito. On the first month of liquidation, certain assets are sold for 64,000. Okay? Liquidation expenses of 2,000 are paid and additional liquidation expenses are anticipated. Liabilities are paid amounting to 10,800 and sufficient cash is retained to ensure the payment to creditors. So on the first payment to partners, Michael received 12,500. So doon lang muna tayo mag-concentrate. Dito, si Michael naka-receive ng 12,500. So lagyan natin dito, ito yung amount received. So 12,500. So yung loss na binabanggit dito, na andyan na nga yung realize, yung theoretical, nandiyan na rin yung cash withheld. So, yan muna natin. So, ang profit and loss ratio rito is 50, 25, and 25. So, 50, 25, and 25. So, this is 44 minus 12,5. So, 31,005. 31,500. So, this is equivalent to 50%. So, dodoblehin lang natin. So, this is 63,000. 63,000. Therefore, dito, ang cash payment to partners total, 40,000 ang total cash payment. So, kahit doon lang, pwede na tayo tumigil eh. Gawin na muna natin din ito kay R. No? Kay yung 15,750, 25%, and 15,750. So, of course, this is 15. 15 din, 15 to 50 and 12,000 to 50. So, ito yung cash payment to partners. So, doon sa 31,000, identify natin. Okay. Yung cash payment to partners. Okay. Diyan dapat sagot dito. Okay, so pwede rin naman ma-identify natin ito, no? Yung cash. Okay. So, pwede tayo mag-start sa cash. So, mas madali siguro cash nga. Cash na lang. Dali, maraming solution na available. So, ito yung cash payment. So, meron tayong cash beginning. Cash beginning. Okay, so ang cash beginning is andito 24,000. Parang gumawa lang tayo ng ano, parang gumawa ka ng T-account ng cash, no? 24,000. And then meron tayong proceeds from sale. So yung proceeds, yung napagbentahan dito, ito, 64,000. Ito yung proceeds. 64. Then, 64,000 and then payment of liabilities. Babayaran muna siyempre yung liabilities. 40,000. Liabilities. 40. So after payment of liabilities, merong liquidation expenses. Ayan, liquidation expenses, 2,000. Expense is 2,000. And then, pwede na nating i-deduct yung payment to partners. Payment to partners is 40,000. So, ang lalabas yung balance, ito yung cash withheld. Ito yung requirement. Cash withheld. Yan. So, 24 plus 64, 84. Minus 82. Tama ba? So, masyado yata malabo. 68. 68 pala, no? 68 minus 82. So, 6,000. 6,000 ang cash withheld. Ayan. So, dito, ito, 6,000 cash withheld. Mhm. Okay, next. Number 7. Seven, this is installment liquidation. Gawa tayo rito ng ano. Alam niyo maganda rito. Cash priority program. Ito yun eh. Prepare a program to show how cash is to be distributed during the entire course of the liquidation. Using the program developed above, prepare a schedule summarizing the payments to be made to partners at the end of each month. So medyo mahaba-haba to. So this is yung cash priority program. Okay, cash priority program. So ilang partners to? Tatlo. A, B, and C. Okay. Ayan tayo. A, B, and C, 3, 3. Okay. So 4, 7, 8. So right, 9 columns. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So tama. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1. 8 columns pwede na. 4, 8 columns. Yeah, tama. Okay, so paano sisimulan? Partners ABC, A, B, and C. So pagdating dito, ito na yung ano cash distribution, no? To A, B, and C. Sige nga. Okay. A, B, and C. And total. So, parang ito yung cash distribution. So, yan ako siya ng konti. Merge ko. No? Cash distribution. So, okay. Cash priority program. No? Pag cash priority program, lahat ng capital, so meron tayo, ako ang ginagawa ko dyan, yung shortcut, Yung capital, loans, yung mga advances, inenet na natin lahat yon. Nakanet na. So, para mabilis wala na tayong mga right of offset, no? So, parang dire-diretso. So, dito naman, ang given, ito, meron tayong loan balances. 122, may 43, loan balances, 72, 48. So, pwede na nating idagdag. Okay. So, pakita pa rin natin dito. Ito yung capital balance. Ito yung loan. Okay, so start tayo sa capital balance. So 122, 72, 47. 122, 72, and 47. Next is 43, 48, 6. So 43, 48, and 6. So kung may advances yan, so i-deduct pa natin. So this is the total. No? So 165, 165,000, 120,000, and 53,000. 53,000. So cash priority program tayo, ha? So next is to divide this divided by the P&L. I-divide natin using the P&L. Yung percentage, no? So divided by dito kasi ang ano natin 532. So 532, so 50%. So divided by 50% divided by 30% and divided by 20%. So after that, ang mako-compute natin is the loss absorption capacity. So ilagay ko dito. Litan ko lang siguro. Loss absorption, importante itong term natin, capacity. Okay. Ulitan ko lang ng konti para loss absorption capacity. 165 divided by 50%, so 330,000. So naman 120, so 400,000. And 53 divided by 20%, 26, so 265,000. Yan. So dito natin kukunin. So yung So after this, gagawa tayo ng schedule pa. So ito yung loss absorption capacity. So determine muna natin anong highest and second to the highest dito sa loss absorption capacity. Get the difference. So meron tayong 70,000 na difference. Ito yung 330 at saka yung 400. So minus 70,000. So ito yung priority number 1. Priority 1, no? Yung 70,000. Ang ano natin dito ano to 50%, 30%, and 20%. So just multiply this, yung 70 by 30%. Ang mako-compute natin, 21,000. Meaning, ang available na first 21,000 is available to be. Yung 21,000. So ito yun, priority 1, which is yung 70. Ikay ko pa ba? Yung, okay ba kayo rito sa cash priority? O ilalagay ko pa ba yung computation? O, ilagay ko na lang dito. Sige, ilagay ko muna, no? 70,000 multiply this by 30%. Kaya 21,000. So siya lang ang meron, no? After this, yung balance. So balance uli. So ito yung total. Nilagay ko yung total. Kaya kung nilagay yung total, importante yan. Meaning the first 21,000 is available to B. Next, balance is 330, 330, then 265. Again, kukunin natin yung highest and second to the highest. It's isa na lang yan. 330 minus 265,000. So 65,000. So meron tayong 65,000 and 65,000. So this is priority number 2. Ito yung P2. Priority number 2. So meron tayong 65. Meron tayong 65,000 multiply by 50% and another 65,000 multiply by 30. 30%. So, ano ko lang dito, no? Ditang ko lang. Yan. So, priority number 2. So, 65,000 multiplied by 50% and 65,000 multiplied by 30% for A and B. So, yun yun, no? So, 50%, that is 32,500. And then, yung 30%, 19,500. So, for a total of 52,000. So, meaning ang susunod na 52,000 will be divided using the ratio of 5:3 or 5/8. Ito, no? Pag kinumpute natin yon, 5/8 of 52,000, 32,500, and 3/8 of 52,000, 19,500. So after this, imbalance, magiging balance natin, lahat yan 265,000. 265. So 265. Okay, so dito papasok na yung priority, ano, no, yung after this, any cash in excess. So pwede natin ilagay dito. Ito kasi yung 21 tsaka 52 eh. So pwede kong i-merge na lang dito. So yung cash in excess of 73,000, okay, will be allocated using or is allocated using the P&L, yung P&L ratio. So, meaning kung merong, kasi dito 73, no, 73. Paano kung naging 83,000 yung ano? So, yung 21 kay B, and then ito yung per 73. So, kung 83 ang available, 73 yung ano. So, 83 minus 73 yung 10. So, yung 10 to be divided using the 50, 30, and 20% ratio. So, ito yan, no? Cash priority program. So, copy muna yung ano. Saka natin tuloy yung isa. Next, ano ba yung requirement pala? Isa. Using the program developed above, prepare a schedule summarizing the payments to be made to partners at the end of each month. So ito yung payment to partners, 20,000, 50, 80, and 20. So using this, no? 20, 50, 80, and ano. So, ang gagamitin natin yung cash priority program. So, actually, pwede natin gamitin din yung yung cash safe payment program. Kaya din dito 'yon. So, dito na lang 20,000. So, yung first 20,000, lagay natin dito. Okay. Dito ko na lang ilagay, no? Yung available. Sa January, okay, yung first 20, meron tayong kay B, 20,000. Dito ko na lang ilagay, 20,000. So, sa kanya lang yon yung 20,000. Ilagay ko yung total dito. Okay, next. Ito yung January. February, 50,000 ang available. So, pagdating ng February, bigyan natin ng space, no? Pala to. February. Okay. Yung 1,000, kasi hindi pa natin na-satisfy yung 21. So, yung 1,000 under, lagay na lang natin dito, January priority P1. No? Ito, February priority 1. May P1 pa rin, yung February. No, yung remainder from 21,000. So, may 1,000 pa rito. And then, sa February, meron tayong P2. Priority 2. So, ang priority 2, 52,000. So, 52. So, ang paghahatian is only 49, no? Yung remainder, 50 minus 1. So, lagay natin dito yung 49. Yung 49 to be allocated using ito natin lagay, yung computation, no? Yung computation ng kay A. So, yung computation ng kay A, 49,000 multiply this by 5/8. Kasi yun yung ratio ng dalawa. And another 49,000 multiply by 3/8. So, ang mako-compute natin, 30,625. Ito, 30,625. And yung isa naman, 18,375. 18,375 for priority 2. But ang priority 2 is 52,000. Insufficient pa yung 49. So, kaya kailangan pa natin pagdating dito sa March. So, sa March, priority 2, balance. Under ng priority 2, may natira pa tayo na 3. 3,000. Para makompleto natin itong 52,000. So, yung 3,000, again, multiply natin yan by 5/8 and 3/8 times 3 divided by 8. So, okay. So, ito yan, yung 1,875 and 1125. Okay. So, 1,875 and 1,125. Yun yung 3,000. So, ang total ng March is 80,000. So, yung 80,000, so papasok na tayo rito, may excess, no? So, yung lalabas balance P3. Ito na yung P3 natin, na yung any remaining cash to be divided using the P&L ratio. So, ito na yung March using the yung P3, yung P3 natin to be allocated, no? So yung balance natin for the month of March, 80 minus 3,000, so 77,000 para makompute na makumpleto natin yung ano. So yung 77,000, 50% of that to 38,500. So lagay ko na lang din dito, no? 77 multiply by 50%, 77 multiply by 30%, and 77 multiply by 20%. So ganun ang naging hatian. So this is 38,500. 20% of 77 is tama, 15,400. Ito naman 30%, 23 23,100. So yun yung March. And then for the month of April, okay, madali na yung April. Kasi yung April, ano na tayo, priority 3 na rin yun eh. So P3 na rin ang gagamitin natin. So profit and loss to be shared using the profit and loss ratio. So dito, 20,000 yung total. O yung remaining cash to be divided using profit and loss ratio. So yung 20, 50% is 10,000, 30%, 6,000, and 4,000. So, yan yung naging distribution. So, kung titingnan nyo, no, eto, no, basta naka-receive na ng single centavo yung, ano, dito, naka-receive na ng single centavo yung isang partner, eh. No, any remaining cash will be divided using their profit and loss ratio. Kahit yung dalawa na to, no, magkano yung balance ni A and B after nito maka-receive ng eto, after maka-receive niya. So tingin niyo ano magiging balance. Yung magiging balance niya ng dalawa, yung capital balance will be in accordance with their profit and loss ratio. Profit and loss ratio yung magiging balance nila. So ito halimbawa, 122,000 tsaka 72. O naka-receive na sila ng ganito. So, ibig sabihin, ang magiging profit and loss ratio nila o yung capital balance after deducting yung na-receive nila, magiging yung capital balance ratio is also the profit and loss ratio. Okay, so next. Okay. Okay, so number 8. Ito. So number 8, okay, may mga missing, no? Ito. How is the yung cash is distributed as asset are realized? How much is the total loss to J? So para malaman natin yung total loss to J, kailangan malaman muna natin yung beginning capital niya, which is not given. Hindi binigay dito yung beginning capital. Also, how much is the total cash received by L? So yung total cash received by L, ito. No? Kaya lang may missing. And how much cash does K receive in February? So ito rin yung question mark. So ganito ang gagawin natin. So eto meron nung binigay na ano rito sa theories. Balikan natin yung theories. Eto. So number 3. When the partners' capital accounts are aligned in profit and loss sharing ratio, the safe payment schedule will not be necessary. Hindi na tayo gagawa ng cash safe payment program. No? Dapat kung naka-align na raw yung profit and loss sharing ratio. Once all the partners are included in the installment distribution, the future installment payments to the partners will be in profit sharing ratios. What if hindi siya all partners? Dalawang partner lang ang included doon sa installment distribution. Ganun din, no? Yung those partner, yung dalawa na yon, ang cash distribution sa kanila will be in accordance with their profit sharing ratio. Okay, so yun ang gagawin natin dito. Piraso lang to. Okay, so ito yun, no? So dito, kung makikita natin, nung January, si J and K naka-receive na pareho. Naka-receive na sila pareho ng 5,000 and 3,000. Once na maka-receive yung isang partner, yung dalawang partner ng single centavo sa partnership, no? Basta naka-receive na sila ng single centavo, yung future distribution of cash will be in accordance with their profit sharing ratio. Ano ba profit sharing ratio nila? 3:2. 3:2 is to 1. So kung 3:2 is to 1, so magkakaroon tayo ng ang convert muna natin yung 3:2 is to 1. Yung 3:2 is to 1 is 3 over 1 half, 1/3 and 1/6. 1 half, 1/3 and 1/6 shot, no? So unahin natin. Ito muna. Okay. Ito yung binabanggit ko, no? So yung J and K. Ano muna tayo? J and K. Okay. Okay. Simulan natin kay J and K. Ang J and K, meron silang ratio of 3:2 or 60% and 40%. Yung dalawa lang, no? Yung dalawa lang yung pinag-uusapan natin, J and K. Kasi dito binanggit yung L, wala pa naman siyang na-receive nung nung January, kaya hindi natin pwede siyang gamitin agad. So nagkaroon lang siya ng pagdating ng February. So yung dalawa muna, no? Yung future installment payment nila will be in accordance with the profit and loss ratio. So therefore, yung 12,000, yung 12,000 ni J, yung J na 12,000, i-divide natin by 60%. Then, multiply this ba? So, ang lalabas, meron tayong 20,000. So, ito yung ano naman ni K, no? So, yung K, meron tayong 20,000, multiply this by 40%. So, 8,000. So, dapat ito 8,000. Dito ko na baguhin, no? Yung question mark na to, this is 8,000. 8,000 siya. So, dapat gano'n, no? So, 8,000 yan. Kasi, in accordance with their profit sharing ratios. Susunod, pagdating ng March, ang given lang yung kay K. So, in accordance with their profit sharing ratio na, lahat ng partners naka-receive na ng single centavo ng previous distribution. So, susunod, J, K, and L. So, ilagay na natin dito. Yung J, K, and L, ang profit sharing nila, profit sharing ratio is 3:2:1, which is also 3/6 or 1 half, 1/3, and 1/6. Kasi 3/6, 2/6, and 1/6. 1 half, 1/3, and 1/6. So, yung kay K, unahin natin. Yung kay K, receive 10,000. Ito, meron siyang na-receive na 10,000. So, yung 10,000, divided by 1/3. So equals 30,000. So 30,000 ang total ng tatlo, no? So yung 30,000 na yon hatiin natin kay J and L. So meron tayong kay J na 30,000, multiply that by 1/2. So this is 15,000, and then L will receive 30,000 multiplied by 1/6, which is 5,000. Kaya marireceive ng tatlo in accordance with the profit and loss ratio, no, 3:2:1, 15,000, 10,000, and 5,000. Okay. So susunod, ito, no? Na-compute na natin yung mga missings, 15 and 6. We need to compute magkano ang capital ng partners, yung initial capital. So kung kukumpitin natin to, ito yung naging ano nila balik ko rito, no? So yung total, ito ko na lang ilagay. Sige, ibaba ko na lang para hindi maano. Bigyan natin dito sa ilalim. Ito yung na-receive na nila. Ito yung receive. So, meaning ito yung total, no? Ito yung total, okay? Yung total. So, yung total received by J is 32,000. Ang na-receive ni K is 21,000. And 8,000 for L. 8,000. So, ang total, lagay ko na lang yung total, no? So, 32, 21, so 40, or 60, ano to? 61,000 yung total. 61. So, yun yung total capital. Meaning, ito yung ano, no? Yung naging payment to partners, total payment to partners. So, lagay ko na lang dito. Ang total payment to partners equals 61,000. Okay, 61,000. Laki ko nga. Okay, Yan. 61,000. Okay. So, gagamitin natin yan para makompute yung total capital, no? Okay. Magkano muna yung ang kukumpitin natin dito, magkano yung total capital? Total capital. Diba ang total capital equals asset minus total liabilities. So, yun ang ano natin para makompute yung total capital. Okay. Asset minus total liabilities. Okay. Lagay muna natin dito. So, total payment to partners, less natin yung total capital. So, ito na yung losses. Okay, yung losses. Lumiliit. 18. So, ito yung losses. Okay. So, compute muna natin yung total capital. No? So, yung total capital equals total assets. After this, break tayo. No? Tapos corporate liquidation. Total assets minus total liabilities. Yan. So, ang total assets natin, ito, balikan natin yung total assets. Kung titingnan natin, ang total assets, 5 and 95, 100,000. 100,000, ang liabilities is, so dito, no, meron tayong 100,000 minus liabilities of 15,000. So, meron tayong 85,000. Total, ito yung total capital. 85,000. 85,000 ang total capital. So, ang total capital is 85. Ayan. So, meron tayong total losses. Losses is 24,000. 24. Okay. So yung 24,000 na yan, ito yung total kanina eh, 'di ba? 32. 32, 21 and 84. I-add back natin yung total losses. Total losses. Kasi yung 24 na total losses, di-divide natin yan ng 50% or one half, one third, and 1/6. So this is 32. So ang magiging 12,000. Mako-compute natin yung 12,000. Ito no? Kasi 20, ano 'to eh. So negative 12,000, negative 8,000, and negative 4,000. So dapat pala add na lang no? 4,000 na lang. Huwag na ng negative. Kasi work back ang ginawa ko eh. Work back. So ito yung lalabas nito. Ito yung capital beginning. At ito yung beginning capital. So beginning capital. So i-add back natin. So meron tayo rito na nakaano pala ako. Okay, ganun. Okay. So ito 12,000. Yung isa 39,000. Kaya ba? 29,000. And ito naman 32 plus 12, 44,000. Okay, ang tanong, how much is the total loss to J? So, ang total loss niya 12,000. No? Ito 'yun eh. 12. Pero na-compute natin pati yung beginning capital kasi pwedeng naman itanong, no, magkano ang beginning capital of each partner? 44, 29 and 12 for a total of 85,000. Okay. So tapos na. So that's all for liquidation. Meron kayong gustong balikan sa na solution? Ito? Hmm? Ito, no? Yung computation of the... Okay. So yun din naman yun. Na-compute na natin yung total losses. Okay. So, stop sharing ko muna. May gusto kayong balikan na